Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cal's Corner. I'm Psychic Medium Kelly Sutliff, and we're going to talk about a few bits this week for this week coming up. So, first thing I'm going to talk about is some important dates that are coming astrologically. And the first one is actually on March 10th. So, that's a day we're really going to kind of focus on new energies, new beginnings. We need to pay attention to new beginnings and new endings, okay? That you're going to kind of see this combination happening all at once. All right. Kind of important to pay attention politically this week of what some changes that are going to occur, and that's not just in the United States, but that's around the world. Okay, you're going to see different changes. Then we switch on over to the next day, which is March 11th. So this is really where lots of information gets unveiled. Things are happening behind the scenes. Things are working behind the scenes to make manifest and new things happen, right? So this isn't just world events, this is also your events, all right? So your events are more important than the world events, really. Okay, it's how you live your life, how you live your choices, how you live your soul path, right? So this is a component that really pay attention to March 10th, March 11th. I really feel like it kind of started on March 6th, which is on Saturday. Of new shifts, new beginnings. All right, so important. So then we fast forward to the 13th of March. 13th of March is our new moon. All right, and we're in Pisces now. And this is actually an interesting timing because it's a great time to dive into your goals, manifest things like we talked about, but it's also about be clear. All right, so now we're going to segue to the word clear, because I'm going to show you how to clear. You know, every day when I read for people around the country, around the world, really, I show people how to clear themselves. I always say, you know what, we have to remember that we're in a crazy timing of our world right now, but it's going to get better. You know, I'm really giving the 1-2 punch for April, that I feel like we're going to be kind of done and dusted with restrictions, which is good. And getting ourselves healthy and better and moving into normal. I got that a long time ago from Spirit, so I really feel April's going to be a really important month for everybody, and around the country and around the world with the pandemic. But what I'm also going to say to you is clearing. So back to the clearing part. As I say to everyone, because we are in heavier times, if we choose to be, what's important that you start to clear your energy every day. So, how do you clear your energy? Well, as I say to my clients, always to daily clear out your day, clear out the people that maybe bugged you, clear out, the confrontations, the heavy, right? And if you do not clear your energy, and most people don't, what happens is it's like not taking a shower for 30 years. Like, gross, who would want to do that, all right? And we constantly just grab negativity, and we hold on to it, and it goes into all of our physical body. And then before you know it, we get sick, we get headaches, we get stomach problems, we get cancer, we get, a life-shaking disease, right? Because we're so diseased inside from all the stuff we're carrying, you know what I mean? We have to rid it. So if you're not doing this, I'm telling you, you have to, all right? Because this is the new you. And we're bringing in all these new beginnings this week and new changes. And it's important to learn how to clear your energy. So we clear our energy in a few ways, right? And I do this constantly with the clients that I read. When I read for you as one of my clients, I open up with a prayer, we do a clearing, we do the reading, and then I close you off, continuing that clearing. So you know what, and then it's your homework after that to go forward and continue that. So here's what you do. And we have to clear our physical bodies, right? And we also have to clear our energy in our home. And you know what, let's just think simple. All right, I'm always going backwards to go forward so people get it. Remember back in the day when you would buy a house, or your parents would buy a house, all right? And first thing they did is they called the priest, the minister, they called the rabbi, they called their guru, whomever, to come and bless their home. And the reason they were doing that is they were clearing any negativity out, and they were bringing in all this positive God light into their home to keep it peaceful, to keep it honored, to keep it whole, right? So what has happened today? No one does that, all right? And we go into homes that are old, have old energy, have energy residuals that have people who maybe argued or heavy stuff. And then all of a sudden that home doesn't feel so swell, right? We hate it, all right? And we don't know why we hate it, but we hate it, and it doesn't feel right, and there's negative energy and stuff. So you have to clear your spaces. So rule of thumb, if you're going to buy a house, clear it before you get in it, right? And you know what? Along with that, you're clearing your environment. You're clearing that space that you honor you where you live. You know what? This is your space. This is your mantra, what feeds you. So along with clearing, we can simply clear our energy daily. And how we do this, and it's more important to clear your energy these days than it is actually even to meditate and to pray. Although that's important, but clearing is super important. And how we do that is we take two things, all right? I'm going to show you. Okay, so this is a sage stick. Obviously, mine's pretty burnt because I use it often. So you can get these at Whole Foods. You can get these online, what have you. So sage is a very medicinal element. All right. So everybody should sage during flu season. Everybody should be saging, in anytime. It has medicinal properties to it. So you get the sage stick, right? Word of warning, smells like pot. So the first time you do it, warn everybody, or, do it when someone's at home. And the other is a lavender candle. All right. So lavender is a beautiful combination of clearing, and let me tell you why I use lavender and I use sage, and why you should too. So back in the day, Native American Indians would always clear their land with these two elements. And you should also have these two plants around your house too, because it clears. And the purpose is to, clear spirits away and negative spirits, protect your land, make the crops grow really well. You know what I mean? Anything that would be bad to attract into the land wouldn't be able to come, because we've protected it with lavender and sage. And this goes way back to American Native Indian history. So what do? You grab these two things, and what you're going to do is light the sage stick, and you're going to go say your prayer of whatever prayer you want to use, and say, for the highest and best good, I'm clearing my home. I'm clearing negative energy out of it. It is healthy. It is whole. And you go room to room, and you go sage the house. Upstairs, downstairs, every room. At the end of that, you get your lavender candle, and you put it in your kitchen or your main living room, and you burn it and let it burn for a few hours. And what you're doing is you're balancing things. And sometimes you can open a door, a window, to let all that negative energy out, okay? And what it does is it makes your home feel whole, and it makes you feel centered. And along with that, in your daily prayer and your daily manifesting, you're going to clear yourself. So you are going to, sit quietly one day someplace, or, as I always say to everybody, do this in the shower, because it's really great to have water, which is like a spiritual light coming above your head, all through your body, down through your chakras, down to your feet. You're anchoring in for your day. You're grounded. You're planted. You're saying your affirmations that you need to come towards your life. And along with that, what's really cool is in that process is you'll feel relaxed, and you're only going to attract the good, because what's going to happen is you're going to break all that negativity away from you. And those people who are kind of the energy sucks can't get in on your vibe anymore, because you got this great protective vibration and protecting you. So it's that combination that keeps the clearing happening. And so that's what I suggest everybody start doing. Try to do it before March 10th, okay, before we have all these new beginnings and new changes. And that's what's going to simplify your life. And that's what's going to make you feel whole and centered. And it's a great way to teach children to do this. It's a great way to, do this for yourself. And what that will do will really make you feel well. So we're all about feeling well. We're all about feeling good. And we're going to clear. And that's the important piece of this whole message today on Cal's Corner. If you'd like to contact me for a reading, please contact me at psychicmediumkelly.com. And I look forward to talking to you. And everybody, clear this week. Take good care. Bye-bye.